What up, Wolfpack? It's the Yungavelle here, back at it with another video. Hope you guys are doing great. Real quick, I just wanted to tap in with you guys. I've been feeling the motivation at the end of the year, and I think it's because I have been staying true to the path. So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to share with you guys the importance of staying on the path. So the path with a capital T and a capital P, it looks different for everybody. It looks different for different people because the simple fact is people have different vices. People have different vices. And for me, Nofap is one of the main paths. It's one of the main paths to cleaning up your house, if you will, on the road to self-development. And I wanted to stress the importance of this because while you're on the path and you're walking on the path, you start to understand, you start to reap some benefits. And I'm not talking about just the regular retention benefits that we feel and we know about. I'm talking about the fact that you know what's good for yourself. And you feel a certain level of self-worth and self-value when you've been on the path for some time. When you've been true to the path and you're walking on the path and you reflect on where you are in life. Like, for example, we're at the end of the year, so a lot of people are reflecting on where they're at. So if you've been on the path this year, if you've been on Nofap and you're still on the path, on retention path, when you reflect on that, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel aligned. You're going to feel on track. You're gonna feel like things are moving in the right direction. That's why I wanted to come on here, because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like things are aligned, and I feel like they're aligned because I'm on the path. And when you walk the path, the path lays out before you as you walk it. Because the reason I say, not only do I feel aligned, but things are aligning around me. And it's a key thing to know that even if things are not aligning around you, you still should be on the path. And you know, I don't like using the word should, because in the grand scheme of things, the universe shoulds, you know, you'll be hard pressed because everything happens for a reason. But it behooves you to continue on the path, because eventually things are going to start to fall into place. Eventually. You have no idea when that's going to happen. You should probably get it out of your mind when it's going to happen. And you just got to stick to the path. And no fap. No fap, no fap, no fap. Keep steady. Keep your hands out of your MFing pants. Just stop. Just don't do it. You got to be very vigilant. You got to be vigilant, because the moment that you say I got it is the moment that those urges will come back. So now check this. After a while, you're on the no-fap path for, let's say, a good while. You're on the retention path, but more so the no-fap path, and then you become sexually active again. Guess what's going to happen? Your urges are going to come right back. And you know what comes with the urges, that temptation. So you cannot fail, you cannot fall back into the old vices. And this is why it's important to have Nofap and retention as a lifestyle. You got to figure out how it is that you can fit this lifestyle into your life in a productive and conducive way to your growth. So I feel like I'm reaping the benefits of that, because I'm finding the balance. I'm finding the balance in my life where I'm not caving to these urges. I'm not caving to these urges for a long enough time for me to look back and reflect and be like, yes, man, I'm on the path. Like, yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And then with that attitude, you bring that attitude into your surroundings. You bring that attitude into everything that you are moving forward doing. Everything that you got going on for yourself, basically. You bring that attitude, yes, I'm doing it. Like, I can do it. I can do it. And this goes back to what I was saying in my first podcast. You should definitely check it out. I'll put the link up here. The Great Re-Embedding. One of the premises and the ideas that I discussed, which I got from Dr. John Vervaeke's lecture, The Meaning Crisis, or The Crisis in Meaning, is progress is another word for God. I'll reiterate that. Progress is another word for God. And faith is your somehow subconscious knowing or feeling that you are aligned. You're aligned because you are progressing. Your faith is strong because you know that you're progressing. And the reason your faith is strong due to progress is because progress is another word for God. Because the future is open and you're moving forward. And you're actively participating in the creation of the open future, which is what you're here to do. That's why it feels so good to be on the path. And that's why I stress the importance. And for me, Nofap is a big vice. What is a big vice for me? And I know it is for a lot of my people out there, a lot of my wolf pack. So I want y'all to understand the importance of being on the path, and every once in a while, stop, look around, see what you're doing, be aware of how far you've come, reflect on it, especially during this time where where the year is ending and we're about to go into a new moon right at the beginning of the year. This is a good time to reflect. And to just understand that being on the path is worth it. It's worth it, my brothers and sisters, if my sisters are watching. It is worth it to stay on the path, guys. Because what are we talking about here? We're talking about your growth as a person. We're talking about the almighty P word. And not the one that most guys are thinking about. I'm talking about potential. The almighty P word. Potential. That's what we're talking about here when we talk about the path and progress. You feel that, oh snap, I have access to my potential now, because you're not getting in your own way. You're not putting your foot in your mouth by letting your vices take all your energy, all your focus, all your drive. Now the world opens up. I had a dream maybe 3 nights ago. I had a dream, it was Monday, so it was Sunday night, where I was around a lot of people. We were at the edge of a cliff and I was around a lot of people. I think we were like running together at the cliff, not in like a scary way, like we were jogging and it just so happens that there's a cliff there, and we all stopped, and I just said the words, let's fly, like Optimus Prime, roll out. I love Optimus. Let's fly, kind of like the grasshopper in A Bug's Life. I forgot Hopper. Let's fly. Boom, dude, I flew up, and nobody else was flying yet, but it's like I was showing them the potential, like, yo, I came up and then I did my signature glide. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I would go up high and then I would glide around people. And I've been flying like that in my dreams since I was for years now, where I would go up high and then I'll just glide. Kind of be my way of getting into the flying state of mind, and, getting nice with flying in my dreams. And all of a sudden, everybody started flying. We all started flying, and I was like kind of moving in the direction off the cliff, and we all and everybody went off the cliff. I was the first one off the cliff, but we were flying. So I turned back and I'm flying backwards. Everyone's coming off the cliff flying, and I'm taking pictures of them. I'm taking pictures of them flying towards me, and I'm flying backwards. And I was like, man, that was an amazing dream, and I think it's synonymous to how I feel right now with the path. And you know what we got going on, fellas and sisters? Like, we are doing it. We are moving forward, and that's final. We are progressing, and what is happening is that the side effect is that we're activating our potential. So it is literally limitless what we can do. So the new year's about to be here. I know everyone gets all hyped, but it's a new year, new me. But really understand that the path is established. You know what you got to do if you haven't been doing it already. And if you have been on the path, this is just gonna, you take that new energy and be like, all right, we getting after it, and that's final. So yeah, guys, the new year's here. The end of the year 2021 has been crazy. Good, it's been good. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Give thanks to those who came before you. Give thanks to your ancestors, to the people in your life now, and to the opportunities that are coming, to the Most High, and hold space for 2022. And let's absolutely crush it. So with that being said, guys, if you got anything from this video, be sure to share, like it, comment, subscribe. Please hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Helps the channel get out into more people's lives, more people's suggested. And cop a shirt, cop some merch. Represent for me, guys. The Wolf Pack. If you've been down, I got a lot of you guys that I really vibe with, man. My family, my Wolf Pack in the comments. I see you guys. Cop some merch. Listen to Lone Star. That's one of them tracks, man. That's gonna give you that motivation that you need. You know, keep Allah on my side. You feel me? Keep the Most High on your side. Moon gets full and we come alive, man. Let's go. So, stay safe, stay strong. Happy New Year. Love you guys. And until next time, like I always say, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.